It's time.
Who am I? What is my purpose?
Do I have what it takes?
Am I even there yet?
I think the two most important days of your life are the day that you're born and the day that you find out why.
So no matter where you are in life, you have a responsibility as a man. It takes courage, it takes leadership, and it takes transparency.
Our teenage years are so important in shaping us. We're making the most of them. And why are we so afraid of asking questions?
A boy doesn't automatically move out of adolescence and into manhood. Rather, we're confused and we go back and forth. For a boy to become a man, he needs to know where he comes from and what he's made of. It's time to look in the mirror. Do you know what you're made of?
So the big question facing us is when do we become a man? Is it when we finish high school? Is it when our dad tells us? Is it when we turn 13? Nobody really knows, and that's kind of the conversation that needs to be had.
Is it driving a nice car? Is it having the cutest girl on your side? Is it being the best at basketball or being the best at football out of all of your friends? Is it making the most money? Is it dressed up in a suit? Is being a man these things? No, I don't think so.
When we think about becoming a man, what do we think? Do we think independence? Do we think we're trying to prove it to ourselves? Do we think that we know it all? What is it that we think? Do we think it's just about me? As an older guy, what am I trying to prove? And to whom?
As men, we want to leave a legacy. But every one of us gets drawn into the worries of the world. Pride is who we follow, and we become our own biggest enemy. We numb ourselves and avoid the important questions in learning what it means to be a man. It's time.
When we honestly look at our lives, it seems so far from what we truly desire. Why is that? There's no need to fool your way through life.
So every man's deepest fear is to be exposed, to be found out for who we really are. Because of that, we hide, we put up walls, we try to feel perfect. We think that if we're vulnerable, or if people find out who we really are, the truth about us, that they won't view us as a real man.
There comes a time in our life where we simply have to face the challenges and stop backing down.
When the going gets rough, when it truly matters, will you pull it off? Do you have what it takes to be a man?
Yeah, you've got what it takes.
Now, if you want to know who you truly are, if you want to find a life worth living and take a hold of your responsibility as a man, I ask you, why put it off? It's time to man up.